Hey, do you remember Turok? I remember Turok. So when I was in my teens, I had a Nintendo 64. Mum wouldn't let us play violent video games, but that was alright. When it was time to visit the grandparents, we knew we could get away with anything, and so we would go to the local video rental store, and even though it didn't have much in the way of games selection, it did have Turok, and I hired the shit out of it. Of course, the footage what you're seeing here isn't from the Nintendo 64, and it's not emulated either. No, I recently played through the Steam re-release of the game by Nightdive Studios, and man, did I have a good time. This good time did come with some setbacks, of course. Turok did come out in 1996, and it shows in a lot of ways. The texture work and level design and music in the first half is all really repetitive. There are checkpoints placed in just like the weirdest places ever in terms of pacing. Levels on your first playthrough are really long, and a lot of them can be pretty damn confusing. And there's the platforming, which sucked in 1996, and it still sucks a whole lot of dick now. There's also some other like little really weird 90s things, like you have to collect 100 of these triangles to get a life. Feels very weird in a first-person shooter, but you know, whatever, it was the 90s. Thing is, I didn't care. The weapons are really varied, and they're handed out quickly, and they all feel really, really good to use. The gore and the over-the-top death animations never get stale. And despite the obvious draw distance issues the game has, the actual atmosphere of it can be really palpable at times, which really surprised me. The level design in the later parts of the game are a fun mix of linear combat hallways with levels like the Treetop Village, but then there's also these complex mazes that loop back on themselves in like really sophisticated ways, like the catacombs, and the game has dinosaurs. Dinosaurs should be enough, but the game also has dinosaurs with guns. Thing is, all of those qualities could also be attributed to the original game on the Nintendo 64. But, you know what couldn't? The game running at 60 frames a second with tight as fuck mouse and keyboard controls. If you've ever played Turok on the Nintendo 64 and you kinda liked it, you owe it to yourself to play it on the PC with this Steam release. It works with controls as well. I tried it with the Xbox One controller and it works fine enough, but Jesus Christ, swap to the mouse and keyboard and it's like a whole new game. Does G-Man recommend Turok Dinosaur Hunter? Yes, wholeheartedly, yes he does. Also, there are cheat codes. Do you remember when games had cheat codes? I remember when games had cheat codes.